These older deer, they absolutely love moving through this thick stuff. Doe is bringing them through. She was a black widow today. Here's another look at them. Absolutely beautiful buck.
No.
There's a video.
Oh.
Got a video clip of it. There it is. Big Shrive and I headed out to Ohio for a hunt. Big Shrive is having a pre-hunt snack. Sheets hot dogs with onions, nacho cheese, and one of those mild pepper rings.
Yep, 4 of them.
Better you than me. Traveling through the snow made it really tough for us to squeeze in our evening hunt. And with little time to spare, I decided to stop the filming, get in the tree stand, and we pick it up right here with some doe moving across the hillside in front of me. The evening hunt was short, but it was awesome. I had deer moving across the hillside in front of me all evening, and I decided then and there that I was going to leave my camera arm in the tree, keep some of my gear in there, and head back to the same exact spot in the morning. All right, third day, rifle season in Ohio. I'm out in the pole building. You can see the Big Shrive getting a safety harness on in the background. We've got our coffee cups full. Rifles are ready. Have all of our gear, and we're headed to the trees. Little bonus thanks to the Big Shrive. He's over here with his Gatorade. And Jillian shot a buck last week, and we kept her shell, her casing here, and couldn't find it. But Big Shrive just found it. It was sitting over on his table, and I'm going to take that in with me today for good luck. As this doe works across the hillside in front of me, I hear another deer not far behind her, and I can see it's a big buck. Self-filming can be a heck of a challenge, and with the super bright sun practically blinding the screen on my camera's viewfinder, I tried desperately to find him. The self-filming challenge adds to the adrenaline rush, and finally I find him. Okay, let me turn this around here. Holy crap. That wasn't the buck I was expecting to see this morning. I was expecting to see Bully, a buck that we're after that's a nuisance buck, and let me see what time it is. It's 8:54, so it's like, I don't know, 8:40, and I see this doe coming through, and I hear another deer coming, and I look up, and it's a buck. I think it's possibly, it was a 10-point. It broke one of its tines off at the end, so it's a 9-point, a buck that was on our list, and a buck that any of us would have been happy with shooting. So when I saw, and I was pretty sure it was that buck, got him in the scope, and didn't have a clear shot right at his shoulder, so I shot him kind of like a little in front of the shoulder and the neck. That dropped him, and gonna head down and take a look at this guy. I can see him laying there dead right now. Okay, just got over to him. It is the buck that I think he is. I got him. There's my 350 Legz in a little bag, but he is the buck I think he is. And I'm gonna walk you up here. Beautiful buck. This was the point that I said it was broken off. I didn't realize his brow tine was broken as well right there. You know, it was earlier in the season. You can tell that's not a fresh break, but that is the 10-point, or nice 9-point. Alright, just got off the phone with the big Shrive and sitting here looking at this deer, really taking it in, enjoying this moment. And I'm looking around here, and I want to show everybody, look how thick this is. These older deer, they absolutely love moving through this thick stuff. Doe was bringing them through. She was a black widow today, and I had to wait and wait and wait for a shot on him. And I'm going to try to show you my tree stand. It's going to be hard to zoom in on it, but my tree stand is right in there. I don't know if you can see it, so you can see what I was trying to shoot around. And when you get in this thick stuff, you just have to be patient, wait for your shot, and once you get that shot, put them down. That's what happened today. Big Shrives coming over the hill now. It was a cold one this morning, and here he comes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're old. That's a jammer.
What's that?
He's
a nice buck, isn't he?
He's a real good buck.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Andy, I actually thought I'm probably going to be passing this buck. When I first saw him, I thought he was a tall, skinny rack buck. And then as he got closer, I started putting him in a scope as he was coming and going. Like, it was so hard to see. It was so hard to see his points as he was coming through. And then I started seeing this, it's more mass out here. I said, holy crap, that's possibly the nice 10-point that's on the property. Sure enough, he worked his way across the hillside. I kept getting on him. He kept walking, getting on him, walking. I wasn't getting a good shot. And he finally stopped. If you look right up here above this multifloral rose, that's where I dropped him. I was over top of it, of course, shooting from the tree stand. And when he stopped in that multifloral rose, I had one shot. It was right up here. And that was my clear shot. And he gave me that shot, and it dropped him on the spot.
You said whenever I was walking down here, it had a hole into here.
Yeah, check this out. I know I didn't do that. See, that looks like a bullet hole in there, but I'm going to guess that it running those doe and fighting with other buck, it has an antler hole, or just got it caught somewhere and put a hole in it. There we go. You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready? The thing's about fly.
What's that?
It's not going to take a picture.
Not going to take a picture.
No.
There's a video.
Oh.
Got a video clip of it. There it is. Big Shrive and I out in Ohio. And big buck down. Ooh, look at that. That's where the strap was across them. Have to clean that up a little bit.
Doozy.
Well, it's the morning after, and yesterday ended in quite a rush. As you know, when you get a deer, there's a lot of work to do, but got back to the building, got a few pictures, got it skinned down, and that was pretty much the day. This morning, now we're headed in to get some breakfast.
What's wrong with them?
They ain't no damn good, I'll tell you. You're a Scorpio and you're asking me, you already know. Guess what else?
Talking about.
The year of the dragon you were born. year is next year.
Look at that.
Next
Well, that's
year
a
is gonna be
breakfast.
my year.
Chinese video. Chinese right there, Del. The one with the
Thank you.
mayonnaise on the bottom.
We had a great breakfast in at Petey's. Back to the pole building, got most of the meat laid out on the table. One thing I always keep my heart was still good. Take Ed home and eat it. I'd like to thank everybody for following along, and until next time, best of luck in the outdoors.